6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Hello everyone, how's it going? I hope everything is going well with you. This is me again, Nofal Medani from Learn English with Nofal. So welcome back to my YouTube channel. And if you have a strong desire to improve your English language skills, you are in the right place. You guys are continuously asking me about my new episodes and how long does it take to make a new episode. That's why before I begin explaining today's lesson, I just want you to follow me in my Instagram and Facebook so that you can stay updated. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and click the bell so that you can get more notifications concerning the educational contents that I constantly post, and of course to support this educational content and contribute to spreading knowledge among your friends and all the people whom you know. Today's lesson is going to be about how to write a perfect paragraph. Of course, we all know that writing is one of the most important skills that you need to learn in English, because you are going to be required to write a certain paragraph, but you are not going to know how. And today's lesson is going to help you to succeed in this task. And of course, before we begin, I just want to ask a question. The question is, what is a paragraph? So here we need to provide a definition to a paragraph. We need to understand what does a paragraph mean. Of course, as you can see on the board, a paragraph is a group of sentences that develop an idea or a topic. This means that a paragraph contains a group of sentences that are linked in a smooth and logical manner. Of course, with the use of linking word, as I have already explained it. And this is, of course, to discuss or explain a central idea or a topic. I just want you to know that there are several types of paragraphs. So let's have a look at some of them. The first one is called descriptive paragraph. So in this paragraph, the writer is supposed to describe things or people or places. That is, he can give detailed pieces of information that can allow the reader to form an image in his or her imagination about what is described. For instance, in the day of the exam, you are going to be asked to write a paragraph through which you can describe a certain person that you admire. And in order to succeed in this task, you have to be aware of all the adjectives that can be useful when it comes to describing people's personality traits or their qualities or their, let's say, physical appearance. So now let's move to the second type of paragraph, which is called persuasive paragraph. So the persuasive paragraph is a paragraph through which the writer persuades or convinces the reader that a certain opinion or a certain point of view is worthy of consideration. What I want you to know is that in this paragraph, you are required to provide plenty of facts and arguments in order to support your points of view. For instance, you can be asked to write about the importance of staying at home in the period of coronavirus. Okay, so there is another name for this type of paragraphs, which is called argumentative paragraph or opinion paragraph. So let's move to the third one. The third type is called the comparison and contrast paragraph. So this kind or this type of paragraph examines and focuses more on similarities and differences between two or more different things. Okay, so for example, you can show the differences and the similarities between people, between places or things or even ideas. So you can be asked to write a paragraph in the day of the exam through which you can compare between the situation of women in the past and women in the present. So you should know more information about this topic in order to be able to compare between the situation of women in the past and in the present. So the fourth type is called cause and effect paragraph. So this type, let's say this type of paragraphs is a paragraph through which the writer explains and shows reasons why something happened and what are its consequences. For example, you might be asked to write a paragraph about the causes and effects of a certain social issue, such as smoking or joblessness or addiction to video games, for example. And now let's move to the last one that we have here, which is called narrative paragraph. So the narrative paragraph is a paragraph through which you can tell or narrate a story that happened to you during your experience in life. So all of these types of paragraphs that I have shown you on this video are going to be explained in details in special videos later on, inshallah. Now let's move to see how we can write a well-structured and a good paragraph. But before doing this, let's ask a very important question. What are the components of a good paragraph? Or what are the parts of a good paragraph? So I just want you to know that a paragraph is divided into 3 parts, and we can see these parts based on the so-called paragraph hamburger, which is this hamburger right here. And this example is a visual example that can help you understand how we can write a well-organized paragraph with respect, of course, to its 3 components, which are the topic sentence, which is the first component. The second one is the supporting sentences, and the last one is concluding sentence. So as you can see, the top bun is the topic sentence of the paragraph, and the cheese and the meat are the first supporting sentences. The onion and the lettuce right here are the second supporting sentences, and the tomatoes and the lettuce right here, the lettuce that we have here, are the last supporting sentences. And of course, the concluding sentence is the bottom bun. So now let's give some definitions to these 3 important parts of paragraph so that you can understand them more. So the topic sentence, what does a topic sentence mean? The topic sentence is the first sentence in a paragraph. Its mission is to introduce the main idea of the paragraph. This means that topic sentence always comes in the beginning of the paragraph. It states the main idea of the paragraph, and what you have to know is that a good topic sentence lets the reader know exactly what the rest of the paragraph is going to be about. And the second part is called supporting sentences. Of course, supporting sentences give details to develop and support the main idea of the paragraph. This means that supporting sentences always come in the middle of the paragraph. And of course, we use them in order to support the main idea of the paragraph by providing more details such as explanations or examples. And of course, supporting sentences should be connected by linking words that I have already explained to you. And of course, we use these linking words in order to show the coherence and let's say cohesion in the paragraph, or in order to make our paragraph coherent and cohesive. And of course, this will help the reader understand everything in an easy way. And now let's move to the last one, which is the concluding sentence. And of course, the concluding sentence restates the main idea of the paragraph, which means it repeats what we have mentioned in the topic sentence and in the body of our paragraph. And of course, we use it to sum up all the ideas presented in our paragraph. And now let's move to see an example through which you can understand how to write a paragraph with respect to these 3 components. So as you can see right here, we have the 3 components: topic sentence, supporting sentences, and the concluding sentence. This example is about coronaviruses, okay? So This is the first sentence, and of course this sentence gives a general idea about the paragraph and prepares the reader to understand what is going to be discussed in the middle of the paragraph or the body. And of course in the body we provide different examples, explanations and facts about coronavirus to support this idea. Okay, and of course the concluding sentence we restate what we have mentioned in the body or in the topic sentence. So let's read this example. According to the World Health Organization, coronaviruses are a family of viruses that can infect birds, mammals, as well as humans. To begin with, coronaviruses have led to plenty of outbreaks around the world, including the severe acute respiratory syndrome pandemic of 2002-2003 and the Middle East respiratory syndrome MERS outbreak in South Korea in 2015. Moreover, a novel coronavirus SARS-CoV-2, also known as COVID-19, has recently caused an outbreak in China in December 2019, sparking international concern. To sum up, coronaviruses have triggered several destructive epidemics around the world. So as you can see right here, the topic sentence is in yellow color, and of course it states the main idea of the paragraph, and the supporting sentences are in white color. Of course, they support the main idea of this paragraph by providing more examples and facts about coronaviruses. And the last sentence, which is in black, and this is of course the concluding sentence that sums up the or all what have been mentioned in the body of this paragraph. To not forget, I just want you to know something very important when it comes to writing a paragraph. And of course, this is about the indentation. So whenever you write a paragraph, you have to begin with an indented line, like this. Okay, indented line. And of course, you have to capitalize the first letter of the first word in your paragraph. Okay, so now let's move to the practical parts of this video. So let's read. Canada is one of the best countries in the world to live in. First of all, Canada has an excellent healthcare system. For example, all Canadians have access to medical services at a reasonable price. In addition, Canada has a high standard of education. In other words, students are taught by well-trained teachers and are encouraged to continue studying at university. Finally, Canada's cities are clean and efficiently managed. For instance, in every city, there are many parks and lots of space for people to live. To sum up, Canada is a desirable place to live. What I want you to do in this exercise is to tell me what is the topic sentence of this paragraph, and what are the supporting sentences, and what is the concluding sentence. Yes, of course, the topic sentence is the one in orange, which is the first one. Canada is one of the best countries in the world, because it gives us a general idea about the paragraph. And of course, the supporting sentences are the ones in white color, okay? Because they support this main idea by giving more examples and explanations. Okay, so the first supporting sentence is this one. First of all, Canada has an excellent healthcare. For example, all Canadians have access to medical services at a reasonable price. This is the first supporting sentence. And of course, we provide an example to simplify or to provide more information about this idea. And the second supporting sentence is this one. In addition, Canada has a high standard of education. In other words, Students are taught by well-trained teachers and are encouraged to continue studying at university. And this is, of course, the second supporting sentence. And the third supporting sentence is this one. Finally, Canada's cities are clean and efficiently managed. For instance, in every city there are many parks and lots of space for people to live. And of course, the concluding sentence is this one, which gives or which summarizes the idea of this paragraph. So it restates what have been mentioned in the body and the topic sentence. To sum up, Canada is a desirable place to live in. And of course, we have to use this linking word of conclusion, okay, to sum up. Okay, I just want you to know that we have used linking words, different linking words. As you can see right here, they are in black color. So we have first of all, for example, in addition, in other words, finally, for instance, to sum up. All of these linking words are used in order to link ideas and sentences together to make this paragraph coherent and well organized so that the reader can understand it in an easy way. Also, you should not forget about the appropriate use of punctuation marks, because when you use them appropriately within your paragraph, you are going to make it more meaningful, understandable, and well organized. Okay, and of course the reader is not going to be confused with when he moves from one idea to the other. So linking words and punctuation marks are very important when it comes to writing a paragraph. You should not forget about this information. So let's move to another example, which is an example of a national exam catch-up session of 2016. Here you are required to complete the following paragraph about the most important invention. You need to write a paragraph about an invention that you see as most important one. Okay, so, and of course you need to mention 3 reasons why this invention is very important in our life. So I chose to write about internet. So I think the most important invention is internet. There are at least 3 reasons why this invention is important in our life. So this is the topic sentence. Okay, now let's move to see the supporting sentences. Okay, so as you can see right here, supporting sentences are in brown color and the concluding sentence is in red color. Of course, topic sentence is in black color. So let's read the first supporting sentence. So there are at least 3 reasons why this invention is important in our life. So here, the first supporting sentence is going to be about the first reason. Okay, so let's read the first reason. First, it provides a tremendous amount of information. In other words, everyone can get access to all kinds of information on millions of topics. Okay, so this is the first supporting sentence. Okay, now let's move to the second supporting sentence. Also, it helps people to keep in touch with each other in spite of distance. For example, Facebook is one of the several communication platforms through which people from different countries communicate and share pictures and videos with each other. Okay, this is the second supporting sentence. Now, let's move to the third supporting sentence. Moreover, a lot of people around the world use the internet for professional purposes. This means that there are plenty of online jobs that people apply for in order to get job opportunities and gain money online, including designing pictures to some companies, translating articles, and selling and advertising a variety of products. This is the third supporting sentence and the last one. So as you can see, all of these supporting sentences are used in order to support the main idea of this paragraph. Of course, the examples that we have given helps understand more information about the main idea of this paragraph, which is that internet is the most important invention. And of course, the last sentence is the concluding sentence through which we restate the main idea of this paragraph. So let's read it. As has been shown, the internet has become of paramount significance in our modern times. So this is the concluding sentence. So the topic sentence is in black and supporting sentences are in brown, and the concluding sentence is the one in the red color. So thank you so much, dear students, for watching this video till the end, and I hope to see you in another video with another lesson, inshallah. Thank you so much again, and don't forget to stay at home, and goodbye.